Hi guys, and welcome back to our FIFA 21 Sunderland Road to Glory career mode. So in the last episode, we started off the episode really well with a 1-0 win, and it was a really hard win as well. It was a really hard fought 3 points against Portsmouth with a 1-0 victory there. And then we went to Shrewsbury, we drew 0-0, and then drew 0-0 again with promotion chasers Charlton. But in this episode, we have 3 massive games as well with Ipswich, Oxford, and Wigan. But before we do go into that, I did ask you guys in the last episode to give suggestions for a left back and a winger, but mainly a left back. That was sort of the biggest priority. So there is a chance in this episode that we could be buying a new left back. Obviously, I wouldn't expect us to be able to use him now because it's not January. But there's actually a chance because one of them is a free agent. But the 3 that I picked out from you guys or your guys' suggestions, we have Dhannoo, who I'm actually very familiar with because a year or 2 ago I was obsessed with MLS and I was watching a lot of MLS football. Whatever you think of that, I'll leave that to you. But I did used to watch quite a lot of MLS football. Dhannoo was someone who I was quite a fan of. I was quite impressed with Dhannoo. He's an absolute beast, 23 years of age, rapid, although in real life, strangely enough, because he's such a tank and he's built like a brick shithouse. He looks like he's not in control of himself when he runs. In real life, anyway, of course, I don't expect him to run like that in this. But yeah, he's an absolute beast. Very good defensively, should I say. Very fast as well. But he does have a 3.9 million release clause. I don't think we'll be able to buy him. No, he does say that the club isn't willing to sell him, but only if we can meet the release clause, and we don't have enough money for that. So that's a massive shame because he does have a player face as well, which if you guys have followed the channel for a while, I'll massively prefer it when a player has a player face. We have Brad Smith, who's actually a free agent, so that's why I said that we may be able to get someone in this episode. Brad Smith, also a former MLS player. I think he may have actually played for Seattle Sounders, as well. I'm not too sure. I could be wrong there, but he was from the MLS. He's Australian, 26 years of age. He's got a player face. If I have looked this up correctly, I think he's about 66 rated. 26 years of age, like I say. He seems relatively solid. You know, Denver Hume's rated 67, and all it is really is competition for Denver Hume. So if we did get him, it'd probably be on a short-term contract, just a couple of years or something. But we also have Omar Richards here as well, who I don't think would want to... Yeah, it says there, this player isn't willing to move to a league that isn't competitive enough for his skills, which is a shame, really, because he only has 9 months left on his contract, and he's a player who I'd be massively interested in, and he's a young lad as well. But it seems as though that one isn't going to come to fruition. So it looks as though Brad Smith is probably the best way to go. Probably the most logical way to go as well. Probably get him down on a 2-year deal. And then, of course, if we do get promoted this year, because the aim is, of course, to get promoted, although my sort of objective is to finish in the top 2. It doesn't matter whether it's first or second. That is my objective. Playoffs wouldn't be great, but it's still something, I guess. But I do want to finish in the top 2 this season. Something that I did notice, slightly off topic, is Ben Whiteman here, who plays for Doncaster. He also has the same thing. So if you approach to buy, he'll say this player isn't willing to move to a league that isn't competitive enough for his skills. Yet he plays in the same league for relegation battling Doncaster, which is quite a strange one. But either way, I think the best way to go is Brad Smith. Short-term deal, because if we do get promoted this year, there's going to be quite a massive change, an influx of players and sort of outgoing players as well within the club. Because right now we have what I would deem to be quite a higher tier League One side, and that's exactly what it is. But the Championship is a massive jump. With the squad we've got now, that is definitely a relegation-threatened side in the Championship. So there's probably going to be a big mix around anyway. We might end up even getting rid of him next year, or maybe just having him as like a backup. But again, we only have one left back, that's Denver Hume, so we could get him in straight away, so it releases the pressure from Denver Hume a little bit, because he's playing in, even when I'm sort of doing the quick sim games, where sometimes I'll use the second string squad, Denver Hume has to play as well. So he's knackered half the time, Denver Hume, and he very rarely has a full fitness bar because he's playing all the time. So this would release some pressure off him. Now let's go and approach to sign him. I think it's the best way to go, and it's a very good suggestion from you guys, so thank you very much for that. A free agent, we can get him in straight away. But let's just see what he wants. Hopefully he's not too funny with us. I want to give him a rotation role. I think he'll probably go for important, but I'd like to give him a rotation role. He wants important, of course he does. Although he's probably not going to get that. I'll have to accept it, I guess, because he's not going to go for anything else. An important squad role for Brad Smith. Now, he wants a 3-year contract. I'll stick him on a 2, because I think that just suits us a little bit better. It keeps us a bit safer. 2-year contract for him. He doesn't want a release clause, which is good. We'll accept that. Now his wages, I'll let him offer the wages. That's fine. I think that's perfect. 3,200 quid for a player who's going to be competing with Denver Hume. I'll accept it. I'll just take it as it is. That is our first signing of this series. It isn't the most glamorous of signings because, of course, we did disable the first transfer window. But I think it's a really good signing nevertheless. So we have brought in Brad Smith on a 2-year deal as a free agent. He should be here now. We'll go into the reserve squad that we do have. Brad Smith, there he is. He's unhappy, strangely enough, even though he's just walked through the door. Why are you so unhappy, lad? As a left back, 66 rated. I think Denver is currently rated 67, which isn't too bad. His pace, he's got 77 acceleration, agility 76, balance 75, 79 sprint speed. Now, defensively, I don't think he's going to be great. He's not going to be great, is he? He's more of a wing back, so to speak. But he's got sort of 60s, early 60s in terms of most of his defensive duties. He's obviously slide tackle, stand tackle. His short pass is decent, so he's decent on the ball. We know what we've got here. We've got ourselves an attacking left back. And just for argument's sake, we'll give him the number 3 because Denver Hume has the 33 number. We'll give him the 3, which is quite nice. I think I might actually give him his debut in the next game because Hume, as you can see, it's only got a tiny bit of fitness down. But I think I'd like to give him a rest anyway. But we are going to be taking on Ipswich, who are 4th place at the minute. They're definitely a rival for us this season. And this is the side we're going to be using. We have Burge in goal, Smith making his debut, Wright, Willis and O'Nien, O'Brien, Dobson starting again alongside Scowen in the middle with Gooch on the right, French and Grigg up top. Let's get into it. And here we are at a very wet and rainy Stadium of Light. And this is going to be some contest, this. Or at least it should be, considering the quality that Ipswich have within their side. And away we go. Let's give an early touch for our new left back. There we are, Brad Smith. Let's get away with 3 points, shall we? Let's get away with 3. This is lovely football, this now. It is French, tries to dig it into Grigg. He has a second chance to do so. Give it him back, give it him back. That's lovely stuff now. And it is French. Still French. Finish it. Surely. Oh, come on. He should have finished that. Maybe I should have gone for the left-hand side of the goal, but I thought he just took it away. He hasn't. I don't think he's scored yet, French, or has he? Could be wrong there, but here's a corner. Get your head in it, someone. Cleared straight back for Gooch. That's a decent ball as well, drilled into the box. Get over to it. Oh, that's a poor challenge. Bit late there. Come on, please don't send him off or anything. So booking, an early booking for O'Brien. Sears now. Oh, no, it has been deflected off. Willis, can we get over to him? Sandwich him. That'll do. Well played. Well played. Dobson now tries to find his man. He does, and it is O'Brien inside. One more time. It is O'Nien. Can he get it in the box? He does. Can anyone get there? They can't. It's poor. Hook straight back in, though. Can he finish? Yes, he can. And it's 1-0. And it's absolutely deserved. And of course, it is Will Grigg. Yet again, he's the top goal scorer in this division. And he's added to his tally once more. It was cleared away. Straight back into the path of O'Nien. Straight to Grigg. He quickly turns and buries it. He's an absolute beast this season. An absolute beast. That's his 11th goal in League One so far this season. Why can't he be like this in real life, eh? Why can't he be like this? And a very important player for Ipswich. Norwood has picked up an injury. I don't know whether he's going to go off or not, but... Oh, in fact, sorry, he has gone off. I actually noticed before the game that Norwood had very, very little fitness left. And that's why I am the way I am. I'm very particular with my fitness bars. He is injured and he's had to go off. A very important play for them. Still O'Nien. Can he get it in the box? He does try to. It's a decent ball headed. And it's gone wide from Will Grigg. We've played brilliantly well so far in this game. We're really coming into our own this season after a bit of a shaky start. We managed to get a decent little interception on the go where it is French. Help out. There's a man there to help you. Will he get there first? Yes, he will. Dobson! Get in! It's 2! It's a costly error. It's a costly mistake from Ipswich, and we have absolutely capitalised. And it's Dobson, who's been really, really good. So impressive since we brought him back into the side. And he gets another goal to his name. There we go. Nice little link-up play. Dobson just about gets there first. Then buries it past the keeper. It's 2-0. This is the thing I've noticed in this FIFA. Once you score 1 or maybe even 2, the opposite side, which I suppose is a little bit more realistic, they kind of get a bit more panicky and they get a bit more sort of brave with their play. They start committing more men forward and try and play passes that usually they might not do. You know, just try and get quick passing on the go. And that sometimes they can play themselves into a lot of trouble. And now here is Will Grigg. Nicely done from Grigg. Can he get another to his name? Oh my God, it's 3. It's 3-0 before half-time. And it's Will Grigg yet again with his 12th goal so far this season. What is going on here? As you can see there, by the way, the little dink inside, it was one of you guys. There was a comment that is that was put in an episode or 2 ago, I'm not too sure. But when you keep hold of the LB to kind of do the close control and then shimmy, the CPU seems to really struggle with it. And so I've been practicing it a little bit off camera. And it works brilliantly. And I'm finding a new way to play FIFA now, which is really fun. So thank you for that, because I've been quite old school, just doing like the little drags or the sort of fake shots and stuff like that, but it works so well. And that's exactly what happened there with Will Grigg, so it forced their player to kind of run past him. And yeah, so it's working great. 3-0 at half-time, and of course a handful for defenders. Will Grigg, who just seems to permanently be covered in flames right now. Keeping hold of the ball well in the second half. Ipswich. But we've got all men behind the ball, really, haven't we? And they're not really creating too much, but that is a good ball out wide. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Smith trying to hold him up. And it's a good little block there by O'Brien. Cuts it inside for Skuse. Downs back to Skuse. So we're defending a lot better now. We're just not allowing them. We're cutting out all the paths. So I say that. They're coming forward now. It's a chance, and he's absolutely scuffed that one. That was terrible. Here is Brad Smith. Nicely done there, Brad Smith. And that is the LB for you. Now he plays on for Scowen. Can he knock it on one more time? He can. Can he still have control of the ball? Will Grigg. It is Will Grigg. Can he pull it back? Still Grigg. Plays it. And it's gone wide. Oh. That LB is a game changer. I'm telling you. That LB is an absolute game changer. The way he can shimmy in between players. I don't know why I've only just known it existed. Or it works in that way. I knew it was there. But I didn't realise that CPU struggled with it so much. Try to get it in towards Gooch. And it is Gooch still. Gooch. Will he finish it? No, he won't. I don't know why I thought so. French whips the ball in. Can Willis get his head on it? He can. It's a cracking save from the keeper. Headed into the ground by Jordan Willis. Here is Judge. Just try and play his man in. And it's a great interception, or is it not? No. And it's their first shot of the game. And they've managed to put it in the back of the net. 3-1. They're always going to have that quality, Ipswich, to pop up with a goal. And they've got it. I thought we were going to get the interception. As this ball was played in here, I thought 09 would have got there first, but he's allowed his man to creep in front of him to play it across goal. It's a neat finish. I think the game is pretty much done anyway. But even so, it would have been nice to get a clean sheet against a team like Ipswich. Well, this is a good chance now. Brad Smith's been dragged out of position a little bit, but he is going to come over. Oh no, they've got acres of space. Get over to him. Go on, Smith. Oh no, this is a good chance. It has been deflected. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. This is the third penalty we've given away in this series so far. I did do a sliding challenge in front of him, hoping to get a block on the ball, but I think he's followed through after he's took the shot. Yeah, that's a nasty challenge, Willis. That is nasty. Come on. Save it. Save it. And he's hit it over the bar. We dived the right way. I actually did try and get him to dive to the top right-hand corner. But Sears has bottled it and he's put it just over the bar. Massive let off there. That could have been a really nervy ending to the game. O'Brien now. Nice link-up play with Brad Smith. The new man. Brad Smith now. Can he put a decent delivery in it? It's a really good delivery. And it's been struck. Can we get another one? Oh, and Gooch has absolutely scuffed that effort. It might have took a bit of a deflection and a block, but I thought he might be able to put that one in the back of the net. 2 minutes left, and it's Ipswich who remain threatening, or at least the more threatening side. Hooked back in the box. It's a good effort. It's a good chance. It's a great save. And there is Smith to get rid. And there goes the full-time whistle. 3-1. We started off, particularly in the first half, absolutely dominating them. The second was a little bit more even, but I still think we're more than comfortable to continue with this game. We won by 3-1. That'll do. Oh, and by the way, guys, I am actually doing these post-match interviews, but they're pretty much exactly the same as FIFA 20, but I'm just doing all the things that make everyone happy because, again, it's exactly the same. Great win. How did Grigg do? Of course, we know he did well, so I'll just big him up, say he's the best player in the world, and it gets his morale up. So I have been doing them pretty much after every game, but you know how it works. They get very repetitive. But next up, we do take on Oxford, who are currently 6th in the league. We really do have it hard, don't we, in this episode? But this is one of those games that we are going to be doing the simulation screen for, rather than doing the quick sim, because I think I might do the quick sim for the Wigan game, or I might even do the simulation screen for that one. But we'll see where they are in the league. It's not as important, I don't think, the Wigan game. But we will do the simulation screen. As you can see, we have Burge Hume returns to the lineup, Wright Willis O'Neill, O'Brien Power returns to the lineup, and Scowen, Gooch, French, and Grigg. Of course, Dobson did play in the last game. He's playing really well, but I'm trying to rotate a little bit between Power and Dobson because they've both been very good this season so far. But we'll simulate it, see how we get on, and away we go, away from home against Oxford. It's going to be a difficult game. I mean, I'd probably take a draw if I'm honest with you, but of course 3 points would be ideal. Oxford have started this game really well, playing the ball around neatly. It's a good chance, and it's a simple save for Burge, straight at him. But even still, it's quite a worrying start. Is he onside? I think he is. It's Gooch. No, he's not. Onside. That was the first time we got forward, 25 minutes in. And Gooch was offside. But here come Oxford again. Ball in. It's a block. Come on, lads. Get behind the ball. Oh, thank God. It's offside as well. Grigg onto French. Help him out. It is Grigg again. Finish. Oh, it's a save. Come on. We're getting into it a little bit now. It is Max Power with the corner. It has been headed. And it's gone way over the bar for a second corner in a row. Max Power to take again. Flicked on by French. Keeper's punched it away. Can we get it back in? It's Gooch on the edge. Can he finish it? Oh, it's been taken off his toes. It's Grigg though now. And someone is offside again. Good ball in, and it's a goal. I didn't expect that at all. Oh, God. It's flicked in across goal. A real poacher's goal. And it's Winnell for Oxford who gets it. And there goes the half-time whistle. I think it was relatively even up until that point, although the stats might say slightly otherwise. But we'll continue with the game. I'll give it for probably 15-20 minutes. If it's still looking the way it is, unless we're dominating on this sim, I'll jump in. It has fell to French on the edge of the box. Gooch gets it in towards Grigg. Can he hook it into anybody? Anyone? Oh, and it's bobbled over the goal. Corner's in though and punched away. Come on. Come on. Find your man. It is French. Can he get it across goal? He can, and it's been knocked away. A few nearly moments. I think I might jump in here, you know. I might jump in. I'll wait for this attack to fizzle out. Well, hopefully it fizzles out. And then I'll jump in. Time is rapidly going though. It's a good chance for them. Come on, get it away. Please, lads, get it away. Please get it away. I mean, I could jump in now, but I don't really want to jump in whilst this attack's going on. It's been blocked. Come on, get it away. Right, come on. I'm jumping in. I'm jumping in. 15 minutes to go. Can't take this anymore. I feel like me jumping in was a bit pointless because Oxford is still absolutely battering us here. Down the left-hand side, it's a great chance. And it's a save from Burge. Good chance again for them. Trying to get a move going down the left. Go and get their first, Burge or someone. Tucked away. I'm basically just jumped in here to defend for 5 minutes, haven't I? I'll bring on Danny Graham. Get a bit of height in the box. We've got Graham, Maguire and Bryce all coming on for the final sort of 3 minutes. Which is pointless because these free kicks never seem to lead to anything. No one seems to get their head on the ball. It has been put in the box though. Can anyone get their head on the ball? No, of course they can't. Final whistle is going to go now. It's going to be a loss. And there we go. Oh, that's so frustrating. So frustrating. But it was going to come. We've been unbeaten for so long. And we do lose by a goal to nil against Oxford. And now after that game, we do actually receive a notification that the changeover of Denver Hume's position from left wing back to left back has been complete, which is decent. So we'll change the position because although it didn't really change too much because left back and left wing back isn't obviously a massive change, it means that now we can actually focus on his growth. So we'll see which one is the quickest. That's the way I've been going with it at the moment. I think maybe a wide back would be decent. I know the other two do improve his sprint speed, which I do quite like. But these ones are a bit quicker. This one focuses a lot more on his defence, which I think he needs to focus on. So 13 weeks, that should do. I think that'll be quite nice for Denver. But now we are going to round the episode off. And I am actually going to do a quick sim. They are 11th, Wiggins. They're not doing fantastically. Of course, they don't have the greatest of squads this season. But there are the odd player in there that I do quite like. But I am going to quick sim it. And I'm also going to use the reserve side just to give everyone a bit of game time and try and really up that level of sharpness. Although the training, I am generally using our reserves to get their sharpness up, but it doesn't get it up anywhere near as much as playing a game would do. So this is probably a big risk, but I'm hoping that we are strong enough to take on Wigan and get 3 points. We shall see during this quick sim. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Even a draw, I wouldn't mind massively, to be honest with you. And we win, though. We do win. Diamond gets himself a goal, and Dobson, our reserves, managed to take out Wigan. It looks like they probably had the best of the game, to be fair, with a little bit more possession, more shots and more chances. But I'll take that every day of the week. What a way to end the episode. Love that. And it's good for the morale and the sharpness, of course, of the reserve team as well. To get away with the win, that's really, really good. Happy with that. But this is how the league table looked at the end of the episode, and it really is neck and neck with Hull at the minute. But we have leapfrogged them since the beginning of the episode with 39 points. They're also on 39 points. It's only goal difference that is separating us. It's Peterborough in 3rd, MK Dons in 4th, Oxford in 5th, and Ipswich in 6th. Now, the bottom 4... Is it still Accrington? It is still Accrington. They've managed to pick up another couple of points with another couple of draws since the last episode, but still bottom of the league. I do love Aki as well. I love Aki away, as a lot of you will know. So that is a shame to see. But Doncaster really, really sinking now. They're an absolute sinking ship in the early stages of this season. 23rd place, Rochdale in 22nd, and Bristol Rovers in 21st. But that will be the end of the episode, guys. If you have enjoyed, please hit the like button for me. It'd be massively, massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army. But for now, you take care and stay jamming.